made you realize, this person isn't for me? 1. We were engaged and I got introduced at a party of work people as her friend. 2. When he hit his head against a brick wall because he was angry at me. 3. She admitted she used to talk softly so I couldn't hear her, while she knew I have hearing issues with really bad tinnitus. 4. I was going to my friend's punk show at the local record store/bookstore. He was driving and complained the whole way about how he didn't understand why I was wasting money on a temporary experience, because it cost $8 to get in. Mind you, he wasn't even going, just dropping me off, so it wasn't like he was paying $8. I tried to explain to him that it was just $8 and I was happy to support my friends, plus I'd get a night of fun doing something I'd never done before since I never go anywhere or do anything because he didn't want to. He just went on and on about how he didn't get why I'd want to do something like that when it'd just be over in a few hours. He just kept repeating that it was temporary. I finally turned to him and said, life is a temporary experience, so I'm going to enjoy mine while I have it. When he told me that was stupid, I told him, we have very different views on life. I think we're just fundamentally incompatible people. That was the moment it all clicked in my head. He didn't really enjoy anything. He hated going places because it was a waste of time and money. He hated staying home because it was unproductive. He hated pursuing his hobbies if he couldn't monetize them. He hated socializing because he felt like it was a game where he had to choose the right response to level up the friendship meter. He didn't like food because he always chose food he actively hated because he only ate to maximize his protein and calorie intake. I didn't want to be with someone who made life itself seem so miserable. I used to be severely depressed and I could feel myself being dragged back into that by his constant negativity. I know I couldn't spend the rest of my life like that. 5. My feelings turned off like a light switch when he rejected my hug because it was at his place of work and his work crush was there. I broke up with him there. I didn't have no qualms, just done, over, not a chance at fixing anything. 6. He showed up to pick me up in a motorcycle. He had a helmet for himself but not for me. He at no point mentioned he owned a motorcycle before the date. 7. My first wife. I don't remember what exactly happened, but there was a moment when I looked at her and thought, there is no way I'm having kids with this person. Granted, she was an emotional mess, and she'd been getting worse over time. Things had piled up, and it was like a switch had flipped. Just one day, I said nope. 8. When I had to always either be with her, or on a phone call with her just about every minute of my day.